I win the states, you're marching in. I win the states, you're marching in. Worried with a remote. I win the states. Go marching in, you baby gee. All right, hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review another episode of Beyond the Dark Side of the Ring, not Beyond the Mat. Uh, I'll never forget. I wanted to see that movie so bad. I wanted to see it right in the theater. Like they didn't play here, and Beyond the Mat did not play here. Um, they've advertised the movie. Vince McMahon doesn't want you to see. I'm writing the movie. I love the movie. Love the movie. I thought it was a really good show. And this episode of the Dark Side Ring right now is Abdullah the Butcher, a legacy of bloodshed, or legacy of blood. Abdullah the Butcher. Now this one, I remember this guy. This guy was always nuts. I never really saw him that much in the old days, though. I mean, they didn't show him. He wasn't associated with WWE at all. He had inducted into the Hall of Fame though eventually. But Abdullah the Butcher, he would be like, basically, he would be the one that would like take a fork in the ring, and maybe he just cuts himself. He'll cut you, and then like pretend to stab you with the fork. Well, I heard that like he was stitching for the fork for real. He hurt like hell. And then they had like guys jumping around and you know doing like really crazy stuff. Because it's not like the wrestling we had when we were kids. It's different now. There's a different theme to it. You know. But as far as like I don't know, stuff like that, I don't really uh it is what it is. What happened was this guy named George Abdullah the Butcher, John, what do I say? Abdullah the Butcher. And he'd bring like, he'd be cut your head open and all that stuff. And really horrifying stuff, it really was. Um and they went to trial with that, and they said that he ended up ending the Butcher's career because of that. I guess what happened was he would share blades with people, or he cut him. I think he cut him with his own blades. And that's possible if you have like some disease, I think something like that, you won't know if you're going to play wrestling. So you get like 2 or 3 days later, and it's horrifying. It's horrible. Trying to think what else is going on. Let me start this from the beginning. Basically, it was a guy named Abdullah the Butcher. He was like this guy who's been doing it for 70 years. He's be up there. This one guy, he was nuts. He'd eat like raw liver and intestines and stuff. Just that crazy. I guess that's like, they said like Tony Atlas was on that because I guess he helped put Tony Atlas over. I guess he was the one that like people were deadly afraid of. I see like FMW, like people have like a Freddy Krueger mask on going in wrestling, and they run down, runs the crowd, and this crowd starts scattering. It's so funny. And they did it, and they did it in Japan too. And yeah, he was generally feared. He had like his main weapon was a fork, and he would hit you for real in the head with a fork, though. And as painful that sounds. And they're trying to do a thing with WWE, bring him into the company. Um, I guess they had a match. What? We had a match Saturday that was meant to be on Monday or something. Monday, I think. I'm not sure. Uh, oh, oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Um, Abdullah Butcher, the guy. I mean, there's this thing where this guy teamed up with him, and like I say, he kind of with his own blades and stuff. But I mean, the blades are like they're not washed or clean or anything like that. Hit someone else and hit someone. It's probably like in the HIV component or whatever it was. But it was kind of crazy for a long time, and then it's like now with RDI, I don't trust this anymore. Well, like I said, not sleep or anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out. He went with this one guy. They were friends, and they had a match that would get him over for WWE, and also introduced him to WWE. And he ended up getting he had like what's Abdullah blade him now. And usually they use their own blade and they never clean them and stuff. Usually, it's usually they're usually used to warn yourself or warn yourself. I should say warn yourself. Just provide safe stuff too. Uh, really dropped into my suits. Uh, yeah, I don't care if that's right. I mean, it's a great informative show. That's part of Dark Side of the Ring. I really like Dark Side of the Ring. They could do like Dark Side of the Ring to everybody, you know. But I really enjoyed the episode. I give it like a 10 out of 10. What anyone wants to know, I thought it was really super cool. Thank you very much. Did I end it? Well, why should I end it? Like I said, I really liked that episode. I get distracted. I think like I end the stream and I just just go to my own way. Like I said, it's very informative. If you want to know about Abdullah the Butcher, and he ended up getting like because WWE wasn't decided, but whether he had like that THC or HIV thing, they said no. Well, the other guy, he was mad though, and he sued him for like $2.5 million, and he never got a cent of that money. None. Um, I thought it was a fascinating movie. I had to check it out again. I liked that episode of the show. I give it like a 10 out of 10. Very entertaining. So if you like video bites, next time, please take care. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10,